Welcome to the TripNavigo channel. Today, we're heading to one of the most charming places in Mallorca, Valldemossa. This picturesque town is located in the western part of the island, in the Serra de Tramuntana mountains, about 20 kilometers from Palma. It sits at an altitude of around 400 meters above sea level and is home to fewer than 2,000 residents. Valldemossa enchants with its stone architecture, narrow streets, and lush greenery. It's a place where time seems to stand still. The town's origins date back to the Arab era, but it was King Sancho IX of Mallorca who significantly influenced its development in the 14th century by building a Carthusian monastery here. The Real Cartuja, the Royal Carthusian Monastery, became the town's most important landmark. Valldemossa is best known today for the stay of Frédéric, Chopin and George Sand, who spent the winter of 1838 in the former monastery. The composer created many atmospheric works here, and the town gained fame as a source of inspiration for artists and romantics. Stay with us as we discover more of Valdemossa's charm. And if you want to keep exploring beautiful places in Spain, Poland, and all over Europe, subscribe to the TripNavigo channel and visit our website, tripnavigo.pl. Jardins Rei Joan Carles. Let's begin with the intimate, greenery-filled Jardins Rei Joan Carles. This charming public garden, named after King Juan Carlos I, is located just off the town's main street, near the Carthusian Monastery. Carthusian Monastery, Real Cartuja de Valldemossa. It is this monastic complex that gives the town its unique spiritual character. The site dates back to the 14th century, when King Sancho I of Mallorca ordered a palace to be built here. Later, the structure was handed over to the Carthusians, monks living in seclusion and contemplation, who transformed it into a monastery. Over the centuries, the Real Cartuja was expanded into a beautiful complex with a church, gardens, monastic cells, and a small museum. The church's interior impresses with its neoclassical facade and subtle decor, a space of silence, prayer, and reflection. However, the monastery is world-renowned primarily for the stay of Frédéric Chopin and George Sand. It was here, in the winter of 1838, that the artistic couple spent several weeks, and Chopin composed his famous preludes. Their former apartments can still be visited today, with original memorabilia from the composer's stay preserved. Frédéric Chopin and George Sand Museum. Be sure to visit the Frédéric Chopin and George Sand Museum, located in the former cells of the Carthusian Monastery, the Real Cartuja de Valldemossa. It was here, in the winter of 1838, that the famous Polish composer Frédéric Chopin and the French writer George Sand spent a few weeks escaping urban chaos and seeking peace for creative work. Though the weather and conditions were far from ideal, it was in this very place that some of Chopin's most beautiful and melancholic preludes were composed. In the museum, you'll see original letters, manuscripts, first editions, and even a Pleyel piano on which Chopin composed. There are also personal items, portraits, books by George Sand, and many period artifacts that transport visitors to the romantic world of the 19th century. It's not just for music lovers. It's a journey through time into the soul of an artist who left a lasting mark on Mallorca's history. A walk through this picturesque town is a true feast for the senses. Narrow, stone streets covered with ivy and pots of geraniums led you through atmospheric alleys, hidden courtyards, and viewpoints with panoramas of the Serra de Tramuntana mountains. This place doesn't need attractions. It is the attraction. Along the way, be sure to explore local shops offering handicrafts, ceramics, and olive-based products, and take a break in one of the charming cafes or restaurants. Don't miss out on trying cocadepatata, a local potato pastry perfect with coffee or hot chocolate. Valldemossa is a place that stays in your heart for a long time. The Church of St. Bartholomew, with its distinctive bell tower, towers over the town and blends beautifully into its traditional mountain architecture. Its history dates back to the 13th century, though its current appearance results from several reconstructions, especially its Baroque transformation in the 18th century. The church's facade draws attention with its simplicity and elegance, while the interior delights with its peaceful ambiance, stone details, and colorful altars. For centuries, this has been where the people of Valldemossa have gathered in prayer, and visitors can truly feel the authentic spirit of Mallorca. The Church of St. Bartholomew also makes a great starting point for exploring the town. Just a few steps away are the Real Cartuja and the gardens with Chopin's monument. Thank you for exploring charming Valldemossa with us. This place truly has a soul. It combines history, art, and the magic of mountainous Mallorca. If you enjoyed this journey, subscribe to the TripNavigo channel so you won't miss upcoming videos from Mallorca. We'll show you Palma de Mallorca, Soler, Port de Pollença, Alcudia, and much more.